back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 30 on second down, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
Now Gordon. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And his throw here's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, so they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for him really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they finally get him down at the other 46. It's a big play there for the Browns. And even 50 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Second down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play fake. Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll run with Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. and completes it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He completes this to Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. This will make it into the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, results in that he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now Bridgewater on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Denver.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Out quickly to Judy. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens, things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
His kick is...
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They had enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Here's Mayfield. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Good slant caught. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. 25-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the
to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And 1 yard to go.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Throwing, Mayfield, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 21st touchdown of the season. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Broncos about set to go on offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. This is the tight end Fant. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
On the play. First down, Broncos.
Throwing, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Judy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
Pass complete to K.J. Hamler.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
At their own 20.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 50 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And
he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to
can really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
First down, Broncos.
First down, Bridgewater. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 20.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Broncos first down.
Bridgewater on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Third down.
Play action now. Bridgewater. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Rosas now to add the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7.
4 yards on the pick.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man complete.
Is that it?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Got a man open. It's Sutton. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're